Well, hello there. Welcome to Tamara Tarot. Thank you for being here. Today we are doing the sign of Aries. It's my debut on the channel as Tamara Tarot, so I'm very excited to be here to do a general reading for you. Remember, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. In any case, check out your other placements to find more verification on your reading. Today is June 16th. Although this is a timeless reading, whenever you land on this, if it resonates, it is a message for you. Please, if you don't mind, hit that like button. I truly appreciate it. It really does help the channel grow. I'm going to be doing a full spread for you, general reading from now, June 16th, for the next week. Although, like I said, it is a timeless reading. Whenever you land on it, there may be messages for you. Subscribe if you do feel like it. It really will help the channel grow as well, as you won't miss any of my uploads on any future readings here on Tamara Tarot. So let's get started. After I got all of that out, let's get ready for Aries. Welcome, Aries. Thank you for being here. Okay, we're going to do a general reading. Your situation, things going around your situation, what's happening for you at this point, advice from Spirit. So what do we have for Aries? Okay. I will tell you, I do have a TikTok channel up and running called Viva La Vids Spiritual. It was Viva La Vida Tarot. I changed it to Viva La Vids because I'm monetized on there with my videos. So if you wanted to check out any readings over on my TikTok channel, Viva La Vids Spiritual, check that out. Otherwise, stay tuned here for more general readings. Okay. I'm going to get all the cards out first, and then we're going to dive right in. If I have to clarify, I will be clarifying with another deck, okay? For Aries, what do we have for Aries? So far, so good, Aries. Yeah, you're doing... Okay, hopefully it doesn't throw us any curveballs because... we want a nice reading for you. Okay, curveball. Okay. As soon as I said that, it had to show me the Nine of Swords. Okay, for Aries, what do we have? Hope you're doing super, super well. We're almost in the summer solstice. We'll be celebrating that. It's a new moon in Gemini just a couple days ago. So there's probably like a lot of good new fresh feelings going on there. Happy birthday, Geminis. We're almost out of Gemini season, going into Cancer season. For Aries. Okay, it fell on the floor. I'm leaving it there. It's the Five of Wands, which is good. When it falls on the floor, it means that it is things you've already dealt with. Energies that you've already honed in on, surpassed, energy you've already worked through. Okay, Five of Wands. So maybe some drama, some pettiness, people that are, you know, feisty with each other. That's energy you've already dealt with. It's on the floor, so that means it's no longer necessary, no longer needed, okay? So that's good. No drama in the club. If you have any comments, please leave them below. I will be reading all of the comments. Also, I will be drawing a winner, I guess. Yeah, drawing a winner's name to all new subscribers. If you're a new subscriber, in the comments, put the letter S. Of course, it's a new channel, so everyone would be a new subscriber. But put the letter S, okay? And then, like, your favorite emoji. And I'll be drawing one winner per month for a private reading, okay? And we will be doing that through video. Hear the fire alarms? What is it, fire alarms called that? Okay, at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the moon energy, okay? So something's going on behind the scenes. We're not sure what it is, but it could bring a lot of clarity of the mind, okay? So let's get started. This is you in the situation. You're transforming your energy. Like I said, the Five of Wands is still on the floor. So you have probably like went through a lot of, eliminating of that toxic energy to do with drama, people being petty, things like that. And you're going through this strong rebirth moment right now, okay? And this is a transition that is like a cocoon to the butterfly, rising of the phoenix. So sometimes it's hard to let go of things, of course, that we're used to in our life, but this is an indication that you are ready to let go of those things that are no longer serving you, okay? So that's you in the situation. This is a situation, a new journey, should you take that leap of faith. I always say when this card comes out, definitely take that leap of faith. That would be your advice from Spirit. There's a new journey. You don't want to miss the boat on this one. It could be a new partnership, a new romance, a new job, a new direction in life, maybe a new area that you're moving to. It usually is a physical movement towards something very exciting. Or energetically, you're moving in a new direction. Okay, so the Fool energy. And this could be happening in Leo season. Okay, the feeling surrounding this is like you're feeling strong, you're vibrant, you're full of energy. You have no doubt, after all of the pettiness that we dealt with, the transitionary energy of the Death card, that you're going to be strong enough to overcome any energies that come up against you on this new journey. Now, on this new journey, it doesn't mean that everything's happy-go-lucky, happily ever after. There's always going to be life situations, but you are strong enough to overcome that in the near future, okay? People surrounding this, it could be a job prospect. You would know your situation more than me. So it could be a job prospect, a team that you're building. This does talk about possible coming together with people that are of like mind, okay, and building something strong for the future. Now, that could be partnership. I'm leaning towards that it is work related, okay? It is money, finance, things like that. You're on this new journey, building this new team for longevity, success, financial gain, okay? And doesn't it go in your favor? These are the actions you're going to take. You're going to be very bold, like I said, with the Strength card. Okay, and your energy relies on you to be independent during this time. Even though you are on a team, you are really self-sufficient. Okay, they see you as self-sufficient. They see you as very independent, doing the things you do that you love to do. She loves what she does, this Nine of Pentacles. It's pre-Empress energy. Like I said, it doesn't always come with all the bells and whistles. There's going to be some setbacks on your new journey. There's going to be some things, and I do believe it's work related. It could be romance, partnership. It's really depending on your situation. Nine of Swords. This is a lot of worry. Up at night worried, wondering, fretting about possible depression. So you're doing really, really good. What I'm thinking this is talking about is like, okay, you're on this new journey. You're doing great. You're feeling bold. Okay, you're charging ahead. But what happens if you lose the momentum? What happens if this job or this team falls apart? Where does that leave you? Because you have it so good right now. Like, she has no worries. Okay, she's self-made, no worries whatsoever. What happens if that all goes away? Where does that leave you? So something's keeping you up at night. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but that's what I would point towards is what happens if this team falls apart? What happens if, I lose my stride or the business goes under? What then? So there are some times that you are up at night worried about it, and that's in your hopes and fears. So you hope to do the best job that you can, of course, right? And you're going to continue to do the best job you can. Your fear is, okay, what if you screw up? What if you make a mistake? Maybe the boss, it comes down on you really hard one day, and it leaves you in this energy of, oh no, how do I fix this? What do I do? I need to work this out. The obstacles and warnings for you, it's the Queen of Cups. So because you love this so much, what you're doing now, whether it's a person or a new job, Because you love this so much, you're immersing all of your love into this endeavor, okay? This new fool's journey, whatever it is on the other side of that journey, okay? And you're putting all of your love into it, all of your passions, all of your insight, all of your creativity, your nurturing ability. You're really nurturing the things that are going on around you. So this is an obstacle because, like I said, possibly you're missing the boat in other areas. What happens if you put everything into it and then it doesn't become anything that you're wanting it to? Maybe it doesn't work out in your favor and you've put your all into it, like the Nine of Pentacles, but you love what you do. What happens when you put everything into it and it doesn't work out? You're going to feel a sense of loss, okay, with that. So with all of the love and passion and energy that you put into it, you're hoping to get that back. Will you get that back in terms of money, feeling of prestige, having this long term excitement for what you do? What happens if that is all lost? What happens if you put all the love into it, no one else is, and then you're feeling a little bit slighted because you're doing most of the work and you're putting everything you got into the things that you love to do in terms of job-related activities, okay? So now what's working in your favor is you realize this. You realize that you're putting everything into whatever you're pursuing, but you're becoming a little bit guarded now of your energy. You're like, okay, I might not put all of my eggs in one basket because it may not come back to me. You're going to like test the waters. Okay, you're going to be a little bit guarded in your energy because here you're totally immersed, ready to go, hoping to reap what you sow, okay? But you are ready if you don't, okay? So you're going to maybe pull back on that energy that you put out there because you might not get it back in reciprocity. The outcome is there's no need to fret. You do have that reciprocity coming towards you, okay? So putting all of your energy into it would be advisable. Putting all your love and your passion and putting your attention towards the things that you love to do would be advisable. It will come back to you from the universe, gifted to you. You see there's a figure 8 there, so it's an even give and flow of reciprocity. You're thinking, should I just guard myself against this, not put as much into it, pull back on my energy? The answer is no, because it will come back to you, okay? And the overall general outcome, okay, for all of this is a very happy home. This is a great reading for you. The only card I would worry about, which I wouldn't worry about it, is the Nine of Swords, okay? There's going to be some nights you're like, did I give it my all? Should I do more? What else can I do, you know, to be a big part of this team or partnership? But you do have a happy home. You will be celebrating a home. So I'm not sure on this new journey how far down the line you may be buying a home, purchasing a home, looking for a home. If that's the case, family possibly, you will be on your way for this celebratory home. Okay, you see how happy they are because they have this home to come home to. Okay, so any other message? I don't have to clarify anything. Actually, it was a pretty steadfast reading. Remember, it could be partnerships. Okay, you putting all of your energy into your partnerships. Okay, and it does come back to serve you down the line with celebrating a marriage, a home, anything else for Aries. So it looks like a really good week ahead. When you land on this reading, if it resonates, it is a message for you. What else do we have for Aries? Anything else lingering about? A new journey, how exciting. Okay, and what I do like about it is that you transition before you take off. So you do all the legwork in maneuvering your energy so you're ready for this fool's journey, okay? Okay, so there will be an offer, a Page of Pentacles coming towards you after all of this, after celebrating the home. There's going to be another offer that comes towards you. It could be something different, something new, maybe a level up of some kind, or it could be to do with love, partnerships, relationships. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming. So it could be a partnership down the line. If you're not in a relationship now, expect to be in one after all this maneuvering of your energy. 10 of Cups. Ooh, and the Empress. Could be birthing announcements too. I'll leave that up to you to decipher. And again, cutting the deck, we have the Moon energy. So there is something going on behind the scenes Like I said, it came out with the Eight of Swords earlier, so that would show me that, yes, you do have clarity of the mind to go forward on this journey. You do decide against guarding your energy. It leads to a very happy home, and at the bottom of the deck, a very happy union. Now, this could be partnerships in terms of the community that you're in, the team that you're on, but you also have this Empress energy. So you do a lot of leveling up in the next few weeks, okay? So I'll leave it there, Aries. Thanks for watching Tamara Tarot. Check me out if you feel like it on TikTok, Viva La Vids Spiritual. Everything's monetized there, even my content that I make fun videos. That's why I called it Viva La Vids. Check me out there, and hit that like button if you don't mind. Share the live, subscribe so you don't miss another reading. Thank you, Aries. Have a beautiful week.